All right, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you have shared this out, please let me know. Make sure you have your drink. It's probably going to be a while. I'm sorting through and I'll be right on camera in just a minute. Can't wait. All right. Volume is down on my phone for comments. And I am ready. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, everybody. Cheers to everybody. Thank you for waiting today. I had a little bit of a medical health scare in the last 12 hours. Looking good on camera. I am too far away from my computer this evening, so I'm using my phone to watch the chat. Hello, hello. Hope everybody's staying cool. It's like in the triple digits in most places, right? Yeah, well, we're going to take care of some of that tonight by staying cool, doing this later on in the evening. I will be doing my midnight messages here in the next few days as well. And Patreon is going to become full very soon. I've got a few things already lined up but not posted because it will be for Patreon. And personal readings. If you'd like a personal reading, please comment below. Comment in the comment section if you're watching this from the video instead of the live. All right, I'm going to start out with a painting. I usually have Spirit kind of guide me to the decks that feel more strongly to be used, so it's a little different tonight. All right, Spirit. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, okay, I got the first one. Hello. Ooh. That's way too many. Thank you. Here, I take the first one. All right, it's. I've actually got two of them because they were both stuck together, so I will honor that. Put these back over here. I love these painting cards because they do have a lot to do with tarot. A lot of the new decks that I have are a little on the eccentric side, I would say. So hopefully you're definitely in tune. And if you don't understand something, you can always ask questions. I always welcome questions. So the first one is the snake. The snake has been given numerous symbolic qualities over time and across cultures. So, from compassionate energy and clairvoyant qualities to the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Poisonous snakes have been associated with transformation and healing in many of the native belief systems. The poison is thought to activate primal energies, which is manipulated and can cure rather than kill. The painting titled Rattler is a snake dancer. It represents a characteristic of buffalo. Won't you come out tonight? It's a book. It's called Buffalo Gals. It's written by Ursula Guin and illustrated by Boulay. That's the first one. That is really neat. I like that. All right. Second one is goat. I had this one come up before. This symbolizes mischief, I guess mischievous, and fertility. The Greek satyr was part goat and part man, and represented mischief, and caprice. The goat was also the symbol of Pan, the woodland god of the flocks, fertility, and nature. Pan was a lusty deity whose emblem was phallus. When hunting was poor or the flocks declined, the Greeks would blame Pan for beating on the image of squills, a type of herb to release which, if let me show you this first. Okay, I can read it from here. That's fine. A type of herb to release the reproductive energies. Pan was the early scapegoat. Russian pheasant folklore tells a similar mischievous forest spirit, which has goat hooves and horns, as well as black fur, wings, and a tail. That's a mouthful. This was frequently represented by the image of a goat. This was a character that was considered frenzied, lawless, possessing organist properties. That is a new one for me. I'll actually have to keep this out and look this up. But that was actually a part of the buck moon, the horns, Pisces. I think it was Pisces. I have to look that up. So I was actually called to use the metaphysical deck this evening. This is a oracle deck, but it is tarot in my eyes. A friend of mine gifted this to me, and I have rarely used it. So I thought, since this was not themed, wasn't given a theme tonight, that I would actually pick one for myself to give messages from spirit. So I have already cleared the decks. I've already meditated over the decks. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I'm going to drink my coffee. So let me know what your favorite color is. I've had this part of this dream just yesterday. Balance. Okay, this is Libra. All right. This is a wizard card. It's called considered balance. Blue. Ah, see, good. I'm glad I picked that theme tonight. Blue. All my blue hat, my turquoise. Yeah, I like blue too. And if you're watching this from the video, comment below your favorite. All right, so this is the wizard. This is not a major arcana. So let me look this one up and see what this is about, because this is starting of the foundation. La 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 la. Oh, I'm so glad I have my glasses on, because this is tiny writing. Wow. Okay. Woo. Okay, let's try that again. All right, wizard. This is balance, as I said before. We see how a person has transformed after applying the lessons learned. There must have been a lesson that's been learned earlier. The wizard in this card is standing on the pier watching the waves of the sand, off the sand. He maintains a sense of balance, knowing what is his will come to him and will not pass him by. In other words, if there's an opportunity meant for you, it'll never pass you by. The wizard stands with 3 joints lined up, representing moving into the next stage of a situation. The wizard always shows up when it's time to travel. When he stands with his back to us, we must wait for him to turn around, symbolizing the patience of the joint. The momentum To turn the ground herbs into a wand signifies growth and a rite of passage delivered by the wizard. And the plant spirit is transformation, patience, grouping, and basil. I don't know where that has to do with the waves, though. But like I said, this is a very different deck. So I'm going to try to see if I can get another one to try. Creation solo magic. This reminds me of the Hangman, and I guarantee if I look it up, it's probably there. Because the major arcanas in this book I relate to. Yes, no, absolutely not. No, it is not. But God, it looks just like it. And this is what the Hangman looks like in this book. And in the original Rider-Waite tech, it's a gentleman that's hanging by one leg upside down from a tree, waiting, and waiting. All right. So let me start this one here. So that transformation might be created. This is probably, if I'm pretty sure I'm right. This is creating like from a solo creature or human as far as the soul, because this is magic. This is solo magic. 68. I'm pretty sure the wording is probably going to be exactly alike. I flow through life on the waves of nurturing waters, which the first one actually mentioned the beach, so we got water. I ride in peace with myself and the love surrounding me. So that has to do with travel too, which of course the first card had mentioned as well. So this creation energy is the energy of self-love and pleasure. The figure in this card raises their hand while water flows upward all around them and into the sky. This card shows itself when you need to give yourself some tender loving care. Maybe that looks like a spa day. Maybe going to the beach. All right. So this card asks you to take time for yourself, away from busy work, family, friends, and loved ones. They all expect you to be available. It is now time to schedule that meeting for yourself or cancel that lunch for your reality. Be mindful and resist the temptation to fall into creation energy alone as a part of a routine. We all have this living and we have to be together. The crystal that is actually with this is sodalite. That is a very soft stone. I owned one at one time. Sodalite, it actually starts to deteriorate with our oils in our hands and our heat. So the reason why, and I'm trying to explain this to you, is sodalite is very fragile. So the card is basically telling you that you need to take time for yourself. You need to be fragile with your needs. You need to be fragile with other people's feelings with the rejection of, no, I really need a day to myself. I'm sorry, I don't want you to feel rejected, that I don't want to be with you, if that's not the thing, but I just need time to myself. So balance is the first one, and the second one is the solo. So you need to find balance between work, life, and family life, and obligations. So these two definitely make sense. That's definitely, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm definitely going to keep that one too. So that was really good. So with that said, I'm going to take in
into account. This is life's journey. How would you like to receive? First or second bowls, I think. Okay, we want bowls. Yang. Yang energy. This might be with, or you might be. So they're talking about it's rolling into those two cards. You need to either see that opportunity of taking time away for yourself, spilling out the feelings to that person, and having them understand. And the reason why is because sometimes you need to sit down and talk with that person and tell them, look, I need time by myself. We keep going round and round. I need a little break. So there might be a break that's in the cards and, in the works for you. Maybe you need different scenery, different people, definitely nature. I cannot stress that enough, to go into nature, lakes, grass, anything with grass, anything with quiet, the birds. I hear the birds here at like 4 o'clock in the morning. No, I don't stay up 4 o'clock in the morning all the time. But sometimes I do, especially last night because I had that little medical scare, so I had to stay up till I was somewhat okay to sleep. So, yeah. And by the way, if you noticed, because I just noticed, I looked down at the comments and it said blue, right? These are blue. So that's another listening to the calling of the favorites from Spirit. And I'm really starting to get scrambled here because I'm getting a lot of downloads right this second. So, as I was just talking about me losing sleep over a little medical scare, Spirit's telling me, yeah, well, you need to take a nap. So if anybody has been staying up late, Spirit is actually saying you need to start taking care of yourself, just like the first two cards said. So here's another confirmation that you need to take care of yourself. If you feel tired, then take a break. Take a nap in nature. Go camping. So here is where your health is involved. And this actually has to do with thoughts and mindset. Wow. Okay. So this is more like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You need to really find out where your thoughts should be right now. Are you dwelling on the past? Are you worried about the future? But Spirit is saying that you need to just leave all that alone and just be right here and now. Because that egg is about to crack. The door is open of opportunity, but you need to figure out where you are here and now. Are you where you want to be? Don't manipulate the future, and don't let the past contradict the future. And don't get in the way of the future. So take that nap. Thank you, Spirit. I needed that. I understand. I hear you, huh? I hear you on that one. Ah, sweet. Yes, please take pictures and share. Mary says she's going to be going to see a sunrise tomorrow. We've definitely had the weather for it. Not a whole lot of rain here around here lately. Okay. You're planning it. Okay, that's good.
All right, so the other thing I wanted to tell you on these two cards here, time for a nap, it says number 24. 2 and 4 is 6. That's harmony. That's that self-love. That's that self-care that those two first cards had given the message for. The 32 on the here and now, the 32 is 5. That means that you are here and you're either going to go down, either down smoothly or you're going to go down quickly. You need to take control of how you feel and what your presence is right now. Are you exactly where you want to be? If not, you need to think about the future with that door of opportunity here on this card, but just don't manipulate it. Don't do things out of order because the universe is already in front of you preparing what you've asked for. So be thankful for the here and now and be grateful for what you have. That's another message I just got. All right, so I'm going to put that down over here. And I'm going to do some tarot on top of that about the here and now. And I'm actually using my Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. It's Tarot and Oracle on the same deck as well. All right, so we got 2. Spiritual union. Now that just might be with yourself. That doesn't necessarily mean that this is because this card is green, which is the heart. And as you can see, this is the chakras back here. And the green represents heart. So you might have to take some time to yourself and, oh, look here, this is mental conflict. So yes, like the first 2 cards said, you need a break. So that's where you need to take time for yourself and go into nature. Maybe you might be thinking of somebody, maybe somebody had passed. Maybe you're thinking of them. Maybe you're in mental conflict because there's some trauma that had just happened. But and it might be a male figure. This is this also has to do with the relationship. And it doesn't have to be with a partner. It can be with family. It could be with friends. Maybe you're seeing eye to eye on something that you haven't seen in a while. Because there's 2 twos over here. And the 2s is partnership, coming together as one. Also with the Temperance card, she has a diamond on her dress, her garment. And that means that you're bringing in and you're blending. So you're blending either the positive with the future and you're trying to blend in, you're bringing in your acceptance. It's all about acceptance. So this right here, I'm seeing as there might be some questions about somebody that's close to you. And I really do think it's a male figure. And that round and round because of that mental conflict. See, I'm not even on the book. I don't even need the book. Sometimes I do for extra messages, but most of the time I get very strong feelings. So this is where you need to take a break. You need to think things through. You need to do the here and now. This is getting very strong right now. I will give you more, but I don't. If it resonates, please let me know. Because I also wanted to let you know the color blue. It symbolizes communication, expression, imagination, and freedom. Blue is associated with it's supposed to be It's the throat chakra. I already knew that, but it's considered with the. So this is where I think this right here, and it is blue. It doesn't look blue, but it is dark blue. It's blue, and then the round and round that is blue. There has to be some kind of discussion somewhere. Maybe you've already had it. Maybe you're hesitating on having that conversation. Uh, and it might make this union stronger once you see eye to eye. Hopefully, that's the plan, right? Um, yeah. So let me go back to what I was doing here because I get so many messages downloaded. It's insane. Sometimes um, I have to decipher through them. All right. So let me do this. This is the Two of Swords. This is where you're kind of, in conflict with, which is why it says mental conflict. But anyways, the inability to move forward because you have to finish out something, you have to complete something, you have to get the right answer or at least an answer that's sensible. Because self-doubt, it's emerged. You're indecisive. Like I said, you don't know if you should have this conversation or not. It's not going to be an easy decision, of course. Just remember that you have the strength, the courage, and the power to make all necessary conditions. There's assistance out there for you, so seek it and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decision. That's discussion. That's what I was just saying. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will be yours. So when you decide to act and finally make that choice that needs to be made, then and only then will the resolution be forthcoming. And with it, a sense of mental relief. And that round and round won't be round and round anymore. Thank you, Spirit. I think they just confirmed these cards. And these cards confirmed the first set of cards. So you see where this message is going from Spirit? Good thinking. I take a nap. Yeah, because it's hot. Oh, God, yes. Yes, you definitely got to take care of yourself. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. So I'm going to pull out the Dreamweaver's Oracle. This is a new family member to my. This is by Colette Baron Reed. This is a very distinctive creation of her own. So just make sure. Let me know this internet is okay because sometimes the fan that I run messes with it. So let me know, please. You are more than you know, meant for a magical, meaningful life. That's the message from the Dreamweaver's Oracle. You are the magic that you're looking for. So with that said, I'm going to see if there's any either clarification or an addition to this subject. Thank you. Of this reading. Now, these are very artistic, so just be mindful of the eye. And I will put my amethyst on top of that. When the weavers built the sun. And I'm going to read the message. Now remember, it's about dream weavers. And yes, I know about that song. I love that song.
All right. And I put that right there. All right, I'm going to let you see that. Weavers built the sun. The essential meaning is the value of dreaming big success at seemingly impossible tasks. Legend has it that the dream weavers built the sun. They created a huge ball of fire so they could see all the miraculous things they wove into being. They needed light, and more sufficient light for a more of a life force. So the energy to flood our world so life could grow and flourish. Their big dream didn't exist before they imagined what it could be. Now, do you understand where this is going? This is that that here and now. That's where I'm seeing this. This is where I'm really already getting the message. Do not give up on your dreams. Something unique that will serve the greater good wants to call into life. And I hear birds outside right now. Wow. Okay. So you were given this idea as a gift from the divine, and it is your mission to forge a new path to bring it here and now. If you knew the how of it, it would mean that you're not dreaming big enough. Whatever your dream may be, you need to begin now, here and now. It's the time to act. Hold the vision of success, but not too tightly, and learn into this greatness, your greatness. Just think of how many you will touch by this action. Trust that you were made for this. Step forward and keep walking one step at a time. Wow, the universe will open the doors one by one. And where I saw that was on the here and now, which is opening the door. Another confirmation from Spirit. Put that right on top of there. Thank you for that message. Thank you so much for that message. Soul's Journey on stage. And I will be doing some positive oracles as well, which I love that deck that's handmade. So for right now, this is the Soul's Journey. All right, Spirit. What other messages would you like to get the collective this evening? I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This is confirming that this is where this will go. You will release yourself from this mental conflict. All right, any other messages? I love the messages from you. Come on, I want some more. Spirit, where is here and now? Okay. Okay. So, as I said earlier, as I gave you the example of, hey, I really need time to myself. I don't want you to feel bad. I'm not hurting your feelings. I'm sorry if it kind of hits a nerve, but you'll understand. You'll kind of have to understand that I really need to get out of my head, so I need time to myself to think. I released any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. So do not feel guilty for taking time for yourself. Absolutely. We all need time to ourselves. Yep, thank you. Now, okay, well, I will. Chakras. Chakras. Because I touched on chakras, they pointed me towards the chakras. Let's see. Do we have a green symbol for the collective? What message would you like to give them? Because the green, again, is the humor that came out. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. That's right. That's the way it should be. That's the message, too. Need to put that as a mantra. Okay, thank you. So, that spiritual side, like I was telling you that earlier about you might have a loss. There might have been a loss. Um, because now it's the completion. Now this is the cycle that went round and round. This also might be with a loss of a loved one. That spiritual union. That spiritual union. Yes, okay, I'm seeing that now. I'm going to keep going. So that no longer assists in your soul's growth. So that spiritual union. I can resonate with this because my mother had passed as well. And I went to see her multiple times, more so than my other family members. And with that said, once you get over that mental conflict and you make sure that you don't feel guilty for rejecting somebody's presence, you will discover once that mental conflict is over, you will see things differently. And this is showing the heart. Well, that's your root chakra. That means you're starting over. That means there's a new beginning. After this is all this is over, and you're out of your head and you're moving forward, that here and now is what you need in order for you to discover. So this is a part of your root chakra. So yes, meditation is absolutely imperative at this point. It's all about emotions. This is all about cups. And the cups is water, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So this has a lot to do with feelings and emotion, and the relationships, which is that spiritual union. And that's Gemini too, with the Lovers card, which is number 2. And then the 2, like I said, is about the partnership. Yeah. This is going to be a very good outcome. So if this resonates with you, please click the like button if you're watching this from the video side. And if this is something that you feel somebody needs to hear, because Spirit does watch, and you do have your animal totems with you your whole life as well. So the birds I just heard is a sign for me as well. So this is the quest of completion, of getting rid of all this heaviness that you might be feeling, and discovering yourself again. That completion will be over, and you will have a rediscovery, and you're stronger than you think. I absolutely love that saying, which I don't have the book with me, but there's a certain passage in a book that I put a bookmark on. But this right here has to do with the hermit as well in the tarot. See how it's day and night, yin and yang, black and white. So you might be looking for answers. So you're on a quest. Well, that quest is to get out of that mental conflict, to learn how to talk,
that throat chakra, to learn how to take care of this problem, this miscommunication, and this mindset that you're in. And you need to really take it into serious consideration about nature. So bring that in. And Spirit knows that you're on that quest. They're with you. However you think, they are with you. Trust me, I'm going to bring my butterfly out now that quest came out. My butterfly deck. This was a beautiful deck to be true to you. See, it was, thank you, Spirit. The rediscovery. Hold on, I'm getting there. Wow, this is beautiful. And this is the outcome. Nice. Very, very nice. You are on the quest of rediscovery in order to be yourself again without humoring others and not being yourself, not being happy, keep going round and round. It's self-serving. Yeah, thank you. Glad I was geared on. I was glad I was pulled towards that way with that deck. That made a lot of sense. Nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. We all need time. Yes. Adventuring forward. That's right. Being true to you, doing what's you for you, what makes you happy. You need to settle whatever this is with either these people back here or just tell them, bye, Felicia. I need to go. I need to grow. I need to go. This is stagnant. I'm not growing anymore. This isn't, I'm not myself anymore. I have to go. I have to move forward. Yes, thank you. Definitely. All right. So let me know what you think of this deck. I will be using it in future readings. So right now I'm going to pick out my positive oracle. One already fell. Aim. See, moving forward. Thank you. Aim. Oh my Lord. A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at. So you're moving forward. You're aiming to rediscover your quest. This is the quest. This is confirming the quest card. Thank you, Spirit. I really needed that too. Let me put these together so you can see them. That's beautiful. Aiming, questing, rediscovery in order to be yourself. Yeah, and I'm loving that. All right, so crystal card time. I don't think so. This is what I'm going to do for you guys tonight because it's very special. So I'm sharing this for the first time. I haven't even done a review on this. I haven't opened this yet. Crystal Spirits Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. So I'm going to ask the Spirit to clear this deck for me and show what crystals they want to show you this evening. So as this expression of the conscious universe, the crystals, like their creator, want only the best for you. Healing, wisdom, and the power of finding possibilities you didn't even realize were there. All right. Absolutely beautiful. And I will be shuffling this. And thank you very much, Spirit. Right. See, that's right, Mary. Yep, exactly. Your tolerance is 0. And yes, they do hold you down because you're servicing them. You're not doing yourself a service. You're doing yourself a disservice. The past is never in the present nor the future, so we forget about it. Absolutely right. Yep, I agree with that too, G. Plugging away slowly but forward. Yes, Ira. Absolutely. Which I'm going to start putting here. Thank you. Yes. Slowly. You never rush things. Everything happens in divine timing. That's right. Yeah. As we all get older, we kind of, the tolerance level kind of, as we mature, I should say, we grow differently and we see things differently. Right. All right. Crystal Spirits Oracle. Shuffle one more time. Everything happens in threes. I will be reading messages from the book. This is another one of her creations, so that's not as loud or creative. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Ah, love this deck already. All right, you guys, thumbs up me, heart me if you love this deck, because I know I already do. All right. First card that came out was Amber. The second card that came out was Moonstone, which I do have. And the other one the last one that came out is Amethyst. I have all three of these. So, as I'm going to do it as the order in which it came out. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. That's all. Okay, you want me to? Okay, well, I'll do that too. I get a lot of messages. This is number 3. Everything happens in threes. Wow. Okay. All right, and 3 cards came out. So Amber is number 3 in this deck. You guys can see that. Okay, let me know. Essential meaning: healing family patterns, releasing karma, preserving the wisdom gained by the lessons of the past. This is definitely hitting on this reading perfectly. The families we come into as infants and the ones we grow up with offer us experiences that yield gifts, lessons about love, about resilience, forgiveness, and about your own power to leave behind old ways and embrace the new. Wow. Amber's spirit is here with a message to reconnect with the wounded story. You still count. So you have to recount that one. And it says about legacy of your family. Can you heal this story and instead tell one of perspective of love? How beautiful it is to change the experience of family. This way you may receive and give love within a family as defined by the heart and the magic of the conscious universe. Who sends people your way to make sure you have the caring and affection you need and deserve. Friends can be new family. Reflect today on the love you have created for yourself and how precious you are. A gem like no other. Reflect on the family surrounding you. The guides and manifestations of the conscious universe are here to support you and send you love. Look to those who chose to offer you this gift. Whether they be human and animal, they're both family. Draw strength from knowing that love shows up always to bring you what was missing in your family life in the past.
In romantic relationships, we always have a choice to stay or go, to learn and to grow, and to move on. Beautiful. So the crystal spirit meditation, that's going to be a part I'm going to really love to hear. Amber is not a true crystal. Absolutely, I've mentioned that before. But fossilized tree sap. Just as this resin is solidified, so too are patterns sometimes passed down by family. Meditation with amber is excellent to help explore these patterns and shed light on those that may no longer serve us. That was just a round and about perfect ending to this reading. This resonates with the whole entire reading. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you. Let me see. Yes. And I can't wait until you see other decks as well, Ira. And I also want to mention that I see the green in the here and now and the green in the background of this amber. So that right there tells you, it tells me, but it tells you that that means now. And just like the book says, you need to act now, not later. Do it now. Don't procrastinate. Don't go round and round in your head. Second one is Moonstone. Moonstone. I love Moonstone. It's very unique. I will be going through this book and I will be doing another crystal and gem video. So please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe right down here and you'll be notified when I schedule the live. Sometimes I do videos, but mostly I love interacting with the audience and with the subscribers and the viewers and the cross watchers. And I love seeing the comments live. So, yeah. All right. So, Moonstone. Essential meaning is for your intuition, your insight, your inner wisdom, which is that quest card, and your inner voice, which is basically your intuition as well. So, inner knowing, inner sensing, these are the talents of the conscious universe. Moonstone. Yeah. So, do you hone onto your intuition? Do you trust it? Even when you can't point it to logical reason why you know what you know. Your message from the moonstone, the message from this moonstone card is to tune in and listen into your intuition. It will speak to you through the inner voice and inner vision and inner sensation that you feel. The real feel. Well, it is. It has many ways of communicating to you. Now is the time to pull back the veil between the visible and the invisible world. Trust that the hidden realm matters and know your intuition comes from that conscious universe, which possesses wisdom, knowledge, and understanding far beyond your own. It's talking about a person as well and inner convictions. Same. So let me go to the crystal spirit meditation message is meditation with the moonstone amplifies our knowings by reconnecting us to the moon, the tides, and the mysterious divine feminine. It brings us back to our intuition and draws our attention
to the cycles of life, from maiden to mother to crone. Moonstone is a wonderful stone for using during pregnancy. You need to make sure you trust your instincts. Analysis paralysis. Yeah, don't fall into that. I love Moonstone too. All right, the last card. This is an actual privilege, y'all. I usually do one crystal card per reading, but this is how Spirit wanted to give it, so I'm honoring it. Oh, this is going to be nice too. I want to know more about amethyst than I already do, but I don't think it's possible. I've been in the gem world since 2014. All right. Unconscious habits, old patterns, they need to be released. The autopilot takes over when we require a rest from mental overload. This is another one that hits onto this reading. While this reaction can serve as well, Amethyst Spirit brings a reminder to stop surrendering to the familiar. Be mindful and present and here and now. Oh, wow. The here and now card. Hello. Here's your message confirming that too. I'll be putting those up together as soon as I get done reading this beautiful message. Be mindful and present and in the here and now, and examine your habits. Are they working for you the way that you want them to? Are you overdue for a new routine, which is the quest? Yes. So you're questing newness, which is the discovery card with the heart on the chest. A simple shift can make a huge difference. What could you say more often to those you love, or do more often to nurture yourself? What habits could you begin to develop today to build your security and increase your prosperity? Can you see how the old habits need to be replaced? Amethyst Spirit message. Amethyst Spirit's message to you is to be conscious of your habits so that you don't fall asleep to your potential for transformation and healing. So awaken to your ability to co-create, renew, and replace the bad habits. Mm-hmm. And be true to you. So that here and now that came out earlier, and that window of opportunity is right here. And that quest. And that rediscovery. Absolutely beautiful. So the last message for that: amethyst calms our minds, helping us release attachment to all we think of and the things we think we should be doing, and allowing us to relax into being. Meditating with amethyst clears the mind of thoughts, disengaging us from the busyness of our daily lives and offering us the opportunity to connect to spirit. It is a wonderful stone to assist with exploring and trusting your intuitive abilities. Do I need to say more? Beautiful. Going to dive into this crystal and make it a part of the readings soon enough. That was a absolutely beautiful reading. Absolutely love it. So with that said, the books, the video that I just did, I think it was on a short. I'm not too sure, but check it out. Um, I do have more astrology books now that I just ordered and I just received them. So I will have Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Cancer. So I will be doing specific lives like this on the astrology of these signs and with crystals. So that is going to be a little lengthy, but you know what? It's going to be worth it. So if you haven't watched that yet, which I think, Mary, I know you have, the crystal and gems that I just did recently on the live, it was beautiful. Absolutely. I took out my big, huge astrology book and just dug right into it. And I loved giving all that information. So, yeah, this was definitely a beautiful reading. I hope you got a lot out of it. If you really do feel that you need a reading, please get with me. Share this out. I know there's a lot of people probably going through a lot right now that would really love to hear Spirit's message. I heard. I heeded. I got a lot out of this today, too. Tonight. And a full cup of coffee at that. Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, me too. Uh-huh. I like both decks. I do too. I like both of them too. Oh yeah, Moonstone. I just absolutely. It's so iridescent. Iridescent? Is that how you say that? Iridescent? Yeah. So again, I have to watch birth. I have my birth chart in case I needed it, but obviously I did not need it. But it tells a lot. I have these are all 2024 books. I have them here. Thank you. I'll put that right there. I have Leo's, which is in the back, and this is what the books look like. So they are a little more in descriptive, current information on every sign. I do not discard my astrology book. Um, there was a few lives that I did that I would actually tell you what other celebrities share your sign. So there's a lot of fun, like flowers and herbs and gems and crystals. It'll all tell you about the signs. So just check that out. If you, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, if you are subscribed, please check your notifications often and push the notify me button. Don't forget to check out my Patreon because a lot of that's going to be coming too. I'm looking forward to sharing, definitely. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Good. Very, very good. All right. You guys take care. And until next time, and until next Hump Day Coffee Hour with Tarot, take care. Stay cool. And yeah, peace out. Yes, Ira. Same thing. All right. Take care. Keep in touch. See you again soon. Love and light.